Hey, welcome back to Uninvited. The story so far. The story so far is that we're looking for our sister in this mansion. She's gone missing. Gotta find her. So far, we've fought off a couple of ghosts and a couple of undeads. We sprayed a can of no ghost on an evil ghost at one point. We threw a spider at another one who was apparently arachnophobic. And we've gained a star. This star has a lot of importance, according to several diaries. I have Draken's star. Ah, his star. Okay. I don't know what his star... I guess that's like his phylactery, maybe? I don't know. But we're going to move on out of here and see what else is in this mansion's area. We're going to step out into the mansion's backyard. Into its little courtyard, I guess. See the other areas of the property. You're in the backyard. In the distance, you can see 3 buildings. You should leave what you don't need here. I agree. Let's drop some crap that we don't want. Like, for example, these... What? I don't need the bottle. I don't need the diary. Wait, don't do it. No. Cut down on some of my inventory in here that I really only grabbed for the fun of it. Don't need an envelope. I can't get rid of that. How about... Ooh, no. Don't need that doll. Okay. Alright, we cleaned up a little bit. So, what do we got out here? You wonder if the dome-shaped building could be some kind of laboratory or an observatory. Who knows? It appears to be a greenhouse. It looks like a church. They got their own church? You see something move in the trees behind the building. Well, I say let's go to the greenhouse. You stand before the greenhouse. The glass is covered with dust. Turning the handle opens and closes the faucet. No shit. The plants within this greenhouse are very dead. This is the only empty flower pot in the greenhouse. Dry soil needs watering. The dead plant in this pot has begun to decay. Same. It's a metal watering can. Must be used for watering the plants. Yeah, no shit. You can hear water sloshing around in the can. Well, let's take the watering can. Said that little pot over here needed some water, right? So let's do that. Water streams from the can into the hardened, cracked soil. A tiny sprout has pushed its nose out of the dry dirt. Do it again. The previously lifeless clay pot now sports a lush green plant. Ah. Absolutely no water comes out of the watering can! It must be empty. Sound like Don Knotts. There's no water in this can. Why is there no water in this can? So many ostriches. As you turn on the faucet, water gushes out. No shit. Alright. Water can. This is tedious. Cool. That's right, I'm just gonna leave the damn water running, because I'm not paying the bill. Wow! The plant suddenly bears fruit. Take that fruit. And you know what? The fruit looks quite tasty. Alright. Let's eat it. You bite into the ripe fruit. Both sweetness and sourness mix in your mouth. Suddenly, your body begins to age, a year for every second. In moments, your body blows away in the wind. Your quest is over. But that was just for fun. Let's get out of here. Yes, I'm going to leave the water running because I'm a terrible person. Oh, it's a bird. You see a bird fly past you. Okay. Okay, birdie. I could go to the science lab. You know, let's do that. Let's go to the science lab. Magisterium. You stand at the entrance of a large domed building. Nothing unusual? How about the word magisterium? Looks pretty unusual to me. Can't go in. It's a pentagonal hole. It appears that something used to reside in it. We'll come back. Something else that I don't need. I am having a very hard time. I'm having a very hard time trying to picture what that is. These dogs just look like they're holding handkerchiefs in their mouths. As you approach the building, you see that it is guarded by two menacing dogs. I know they're supposed to be like... Oh, hold on. Dogs, you say to yourself. Why did it have to be dogs? So, I don't know if you can really tell, but if I block that off with my hand, you can see the dog's mouth is open. There's its extra little canine right there. And yeah, that's just dribbling whatever. Fucking Indiana Jones reference. And might I also point out that these are supposed to be church doors, but it looks like the entrance to a clown, like a clown circus. What kind of church is this? It's the Church of Comedy. So If the path is barred with more than one, the storm to make them come to make them run. Huh. More than one. You shouted "Thundee-dee" as loudly as possible. Dog whisperer. Suddenly, lightning begins to flash, and you hear a loud peal of thunder. Peal. Oh, there's a word I'm not used to. At this, the dogs recoil. They put their tails between their legs and scamper away. The door is now unguarded. Okay, let's open this. Let's open this clown door. Matter of fact, hold on. No. The beautiful door is decorated with large jewels. Beautiful door. Where are the jewels? I don't see no jewels. I just see these clown faces. Okay, that's enough. That's enough dicking around. Let's go in. Just taking a minute to listen to the music. You stand in solemn awe in this abandoned house of worship. You feel the presence of long-dead worshippers. This rather gaudy candle holder looks like it was stolen from Liberace's stage show. I'm taking it. Candles! It is a marble bowl filled with celestial water. As you fill the goblet, you see the altar move to the side. Wow, you found a secret passage. Remember the doll said to talk to his brother? This heavy stone bust displays a look of pious self-righteousness on its marble face. There's that word again. Pious. That doll, when we cast Doll earlier, said, "Talk to my pious brother." Its solemn expression makes you think that he may have been deeply religious. You know, I wonder if that Doll spell works here. Talk to my pious brother. He can help you find your sister. It's a beautiful stained glass window. What's this? Looks like a door, but it won't open. Seems to be no keyhole. In front of the chapel is a stone altar. This is where the congregation used to sit. The altar is a dark hole stretching down some 70 feet. A stale, damp odor of stagnant water rises up out of the hole. Do not jump down that hole, by the way. But we're going to do it because we're stupid. "Oh, Sesame," I believe we learned from that doll. You shouted "Oh, Sesame" as loudly as possible. The marble bust speaks. It moans these words. "Let the door be opened for this poor strayed lamb, but he must not travel in darkness." As soon as the statue stops speaking, the door opens. Let him not travel in darkness? That is a clue. Yes, indeed, it is a clue. Matches burst into flames. What are you going to set on fire? When the flame is put near the candles, it starts burning. Alright, now it's time to do some stupid things. Just for the fun of it, and for achievement collecting. Ouch, that's hot! What am I going to set on fire? Myself. Ouch, that's hot. Okay. You really don't want to climb down there. There's a spider down there that's bigger than a bread box. You really don't want to climb down there. Really, that spider is bad news. Don't try to go down there. This is like playing Dungeons and Dragons and the DM says, "Are you sure you want to do that?" Yeah, I'm stupid. Let's do it. You really don't want to climb down there. The spider that's down there would rip you to shreds. Death by defiance. Well, what do you know? It's a giant spider. It crushes your tiny body in its large, powerful jaws. I love the sense of humor this game has. Oh, boy. Okay, let's move on. You step into a large yard. You can see a stone maze in the distance. A horrifying apparition in the shape of a classic ghost swoops down upon you like a bird of prey. The thing's offended by the flames and flies off to its supernatural home. Too late. You wonder where you are. All you can see is stone walls. You feel that you are lost in a very strange place. There are letters engraved on the stone slab. It is very hard to read them. The Blothney gem is in the deep place. Okay. At least the game is not forcing you to go through that, that 3D, pseudo 3D thing that, that Friday the 13th makes you do. Okay. This really is a dead end. Let's hope you don't turn up the same way. The pendant can protect you from the undead. Ah, yes, a reminder of the pendant. Oh, this part sucks. Alright, what's this say? The bouncing creature loves things that fly. I'm choosing the left-hand path trick. Whoa! This is like a scene from a Living Dead film. It brings new meaning to the term dead end. Oh my god, I have a choice. Well, let's use that pendant. That's what it said to do, right? Everything. The zombie grabs your arm with its bony hands. Quickly, it takes a voracious bite out of you. The miserable dead now welcome your company. Great job, asshole. Well, nothing to see here. Ooh. The words on the gravestone read, "Here lies Talamar, so we think." Okay. It's a tombstone. Luckily, your name hasn't been carved into it. Oh, well. There is a method to my madness, by the way, of where I'm choosing to go. I'm choosing the left-hand path, although technically I'm going right and stuff. It just... Trust me, it makes sense to me. A zombie stands before you. There is no doubt in your mind that this creature is undead. I know I'm supposed to use the pendant, but... yeah. I wanted to intentionally do something dumb. Okay. Mysterious light suddenly shoots out of the pendant. The zombie is blasted right in the face. A blue nimbus engulfs the body of the zombie and with a flash disappears. I'm already lost. Where was I? Okay, now I remember where I'm at. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. It's a marble coffin. You realize with sadness that one day you too shall die. Let's hope it's not sooner than you think. Cheese? It's... What? Okay. Waste of time. It's okay. I'm still remembering in my head where I was and where I've been. See a tombstone that has been carved quite differently than the others. A rose is but a rose. On the tombstone are those words. You wonder what the message could possibly mean. It's a bouquet of flowers. These would look good on a tombstone. Let's put 2 and 2 together. 4. It wasn't a test, Caboose. Yes, it was. I win A+. You're welcome, everybody. As a gesture of kindness, you put the bouquet at the foot of the headstone. The tombstone slides away, revealing a secret passageway. I want to explore the rest of this area, though. Oh, we know what to do with these guys. Hello, what do we hear? Familiar name. The name on the tombstone reads Ace Harding. The name sounds familiar, but you can't remember why. Yeah, that's a reference I don't know. Was that a programmer in this game? I don't know. It's not Ace Ventura. Not again! Another dead end! Any way you turn, the cold stone walls hem you in. This is probably where that ruby would screw you over big time. Okay. We're done dicking around. Let's get out of here. So I have literally explored every corner of this maze. Here we go. It's a giant tomato. Before your eyes is the biggest, strangest creature you've ever seen. It bounces up and down. There's some kind of jewel behind it. For some reason, the creature reminds you of the moon. Hey, I remember a clue earlier about he who moves like the moon. You notice it makes no sound as it bounces. Well, there's nothing I can do here. I could try different things. Creature's body simply bounces back. It does nothing. It just... hell. Chop it with an axe. Nothing. So... it's a harmless creature. I've got, so click, the cage is unlocked. Damn, this key opens everything. Suddenly something jumps out of the cages. 3 animals jump out of the cages. They are confused by their freedom and new surroundings. With a hiss, the snake darts out its tongue. It looks pretty hungry. Snarling, the cat looks hungrily at its prey. You guess that it hasn't eaten in weeks. The bird looks ready to strike. It glares intently at the snake. Yeah, remember earlier we were seeing those pictures of the bird and the snake, right? Remember earlier we were seeing something to do with the bird and the snake, right? So, I guess the bird is supposed to grab the snake? Weird. Later, the bird grabs this... Nothing about a cat, though. The truth is that clue means nothing. The 3 hungry animals, now free from their cells, have spotted their dinner. The animals attack you in a pecking, biting, snarling mass. You are unable to defend yourself against this vicious onslaught. So, what to do? What to do? Well, I'd like to point out that each of those animals was in a cage. And in that trophy room with all the other dead animals, there was a cage big enough to fit smaller animals. Animals basically of this size. So we need to cage one of them. The question is, which one do we cage? Well, let's think about this. If we cage the cat, then the bird can fly off with the snake like it wants. And then that means the snake has nobody to go for. At least, that's what the clue would have you believe, that you want the bird getting the snake. This painting shows an eagle flying off with a snake in its talons. Oh shit, this room continues the picture story from the first room. It's getting even more metal in here, man. You grab the cat and put it in the cage. Suddenly the bird snatches up the snake and takes off. It looks like the bird wasn't satisfied with the snake and turns on you. Well, ain't that some bullshit? So, what else could we capture in a cage? Oh, we're gonna brute force this with the wrong decision. Let's cage the snake. You grab the snake and put it in the cage. With a snarl, the cat turns the bird into a quick snack. The cat turns and attacks you, going for the jugular. Well, that leaves one last choice. I hate this puzzle. This is another puzzle where you think the solution is obvious, but it's not. Because you think, because we've been seeing twice now. Birds and snakes, birds and snakes. bird eats snake. That should be the logical conclusion that anybody would come to. But you're wrong. That was all completely wrong, completely unneeded red herring. Bullshit! You're supposed to grab the bird. You grab the hawk and put it in the cage. Suddenly the snake attacks the cat. It is amazingly swift. The snake's middle quickly swells up. It would be an extreme understatement to say that the cat is very full. I think you mean the snake is very full. It can't even move. Wait, don't do it. All right. Let's look at this diary again. Maybe it wasn't Diary 3, maybe it was Diary 2, but one of them had something to do with this. So, apparently what you're supposed to do with this giant bouncing tomato is you're supposed to free the bird next to it. I don't know how you were supposed to figure this out. You're supposed to open the cage with the bird in it just to make this guy fly off somewhere. As soon as you open the cage, the bird flew off. Squawk! Surprised it didn't attack you. There you go. The strange creature was utterly fascinated by the bird. It gave chase to eat it. Well, there you go. Oh, I get it. Well, there you go. Or is it, well, there you go? I don't know. I don't know how to say that one. Take the jewel. Now, I could navigate my way out of this maze. I could. Or I could say, fuck that noise. From here to there when stone walls impair, telemaze. This seems like as good a time to use this as any. You shouted, telemaze, as loudly as possible. It's the entrance to the labyrinth. This magic word probably can carry you instantly from the inside of the maze to its entrance. Now I understand what it means to go from here to there, you say to yourself. Now, I feel like that bird should have been a reference to that maze that I was just in, but it's not. It's just some random bird. It serves no purpose. So, we grabbed a jewel, and I remember there being a jewel entrance, or a jewel thing on top of here. So let's stick it in and see what happens. He said stick it in and see what happens. Bloop. Insert the gem in the hole, it fits perfectly. Suddenly, the gem begins sending off sparks. You get the feeling that the silver orbs have something to do with this. Voila! The door opens. I'm happy that they spelled voila correctly. So we've been going for almost 40 minutes. We gotta stop. This is as good a time to stop as any. Sorry about that damn maze, but... there's a method to the madness. I had to explore every piece of it. So, we'll pick this up in the next video.